very y'all, it was ghetto. Okay, it was a ghetto hair salon by a black owner, y'all. You walk a queen, you always keep it G. Okay, so to start this process for this quick weave, I'm just going to show you guys what I got from the beauty supply store, which I had went to today. I should do like a little haul because I found some new stuff at the beauty supply store, and I had went in there looking for gel. Ended up getting like, I overspent pretty much. So yeah, I have the hair that I got is the Outre Velvet Remy. This is what the box looks like. I already took the stuff out, but it's called Tara, and it's like 1 2 3 27 pieces. It's supposed to be like 100% Remy human hair, but I feel like this would look better pretty much because this is like the style that I'm going for. But you know, the hair, like the style don't be coming out looking like, you know, on the box. I'm gonna try. And yeah, this is what it looks like. There's like 3 layers of the hair. It also too came with a closure. I was kind of torn in between like the Milky Way one, like the 27 piece, but then I seen this one, and this right here was only like $13. But I'm going to turn mine into a wig because I just don't want to commit to like having a quick weave and then you got to wash it out. But I want to be able to, like, you know, put it on when I don't feel like doing my hair. And this is what the closure looks like. It's just like wrapped up. I also too got a spandex, why can I not say that word? Okay, a spandex dome cap because I want it to be sturdy. Usually people use just like a stocking cap, but I feel like that's too thin, and it's like if I want to, you know, I want to make this into a wig, right? So I just want it to be more sturdy. So I got this one, just a regular black one. I kind of stretched it out like a little bit, but I have not put this on my head yet. I have not done a quick weave in a minute, but I wanted to do a quick weave because I wanted to like celebrate me having my cosmetology license, and I'm renewing them. Well, they expire October the 1st, which is like in a couple of days, but I just wanted to, like, you know, this is my way of like celebrating it. So I have not done a quick weave in like years, and I'm gonna do one today. Oh, and I forgot to mention my hair is already shampooed, like shampooed and conditioned. I put a little bit of like vitamin E oil on it because my scalp has been like really dry, but it's more in this area. What else? I got my glue. I had to like buy some more glue because I have like the little bottle, and I know it would not be enough to, you know, finish this little thing. Also too, I realized that I threw away my Got To Be spray, like the yellow can. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that? And I could have bought one today, but I didn't realize it until just now. Also too, I have my blow dryer right here to help with the drying process. So yeah, I'm about to get started. Oh, also too, I got my shears. Got my mirror right here too. Okay, so I found 2 stocking caps. I'm just using the nude one because I only have 1 black one, but I'm putting 2 on. And where's my wig? Oh, it's right here in my lap. I'm like, what happened to it? It was just like right here in my face. But I'm putting this on, and I did find some spray, y'all. I don't even know how I even got this. Like, I'm trying to figure out where it came from. I mean, of course I bought it, but like, I'm trying to figure out why do I have it. I'm gonna show y'all in a few minutes. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That shower, I thought the shower cap was gonna work, but so I found this Eben Wonderlace Bond. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this in place of like that Got To Be spray, because you know, people, they be laying the wigs down. I've used that Got To Be spray. For some reason it just wasn't working for me. It be like caking up and flaking. I ain't like the way it looked. But anyway, I'm gonna use this. It's an adhesive spray, extreme firm hold supreme, fast drying, no residue or buildup, 20 times holds for lace, sweet, I said sweet, sweat resistant. So yeah, we just gonna use this. I'm gonna just spray it on my head. Hopefully this is even, but anyway. Ooh, that stuff's strong. It actually smells like that Got To Be glue spray, but anyway. I'm gonna dry this real quick. so I started on the back, y'all, because I had got hungry, so I ended up eating, and I started on the back or whatever. It's coming out really cute. It is kind of like not even. I always have that trouble when I'm doing like quick weaves on myself, so I'm gonna be able to fix it. But I'm starting off with the shortest piece, and it's like this long. This hair is actually longer than my hair, but I want to I don't think I'm gonna use this third pack with the longer sections. I don't know, I'm gonna see how it go. But I was like, let me just talk, like do a story time. Because I was sitting here thinking about it like when I was eating. So I was like, I could do like a little story time on some like really bad job experiences that I've had, like working in a salon, being a licensed cosmetologist. So also too, I forgot to mention that when I renew my license, like in a few days, it will be 8 years since I've been a licensed cosmetologist. And when I did the math, I was like, wow, I cannot believe that it's been that long. Because it felt like yesterday I was like trying to get money to like finish paying for me to go back to school to finish. And that's like a whole nother story time. But long story short, I was able to go back, and it was definitely like a struggle trying to like get people to help me, like it's especially because I needed like live models, which I had to do, like find actual people to bring in to do some type of like, you know, live demonstration or whatever. And that was like really hard, and I'm just so glad that I actually you know, was like I was able to accomplish that. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a few story times of like the worst experiences that I've had working at a hair salon, being a licensed cosmetologist. So yeah, the first one, I was actually not licensed, but it was like my actual first job like in a salon. And I told them that I had planned on going back, you know, to finish up. So they let me like the position was pretty much like the front desk, like I would take appointments, answer calls or whatever. And I don't believe this salon is actually still around, but the owner was black. But it's like still to this day.
To this day! To this day! You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if she was really the owner. It is really weird because it's like people would call there, right? And they were like, well, who's the owner? But she would say, like, tell them I'm not the owner. Y'all, it was like really weird. That was like, I did not understand this lady, like seriously. And she was older than me, but she wasn't like too much older. I don't know her age. I didn't know her age at the time, but like I know she was like, you know, pretty much just a few years older than me. But she wasn't like a elder woman. I don't know, but yeah, pretty much, y'all, she was like a mean girl. It was like 2 other people, possibly even 3 other people working there at this salon, and they made it seem like it was definitely like a mean girl situation, seriously. And it was telling me like, oh yeah, you really have to like earn your spot at this salon or whatever. But I'm like, the way it's not giving like professional, it's not giving welcoming or like warm, like you guys are kind and nice. And it's almost like back then I didn't really, you trying to find yourself or whatever. I didn't know that, you know, it kind of felt like I was begging for like a spot or whatever at this salon. It's like, it was very nice, but the energy, like the vibes, like the owner pretty much was like a mean girl. Like I remember one day she started talking about my clothes or whatever, like what I had on. It did not look bad, but I guess it was not up to par like for her style or whatever. But yeah, it was like a situation where I'm not really sure what in the world was going on, y'all, but like she had left her client with me and she left for like a minute. Meanwhile, I'm not licensed at the time, okay? Like I'm supposed to be doing the front desk stuff, like cleaning, and then I would yeah, pretty much like clean or whatever, answer phone calls, book appointments, all that good stuff or whatever. And yeah, one day she had left me with her client. Like I remember coming in like early that morning, and her client was like, she was like the first one, and all she was getting was like a blowout, pretty much like shampoo, conditioner, blowout, you know, with the flat iron or whatever. So the owner leaves, like, and she's one of the top stylists or whatever. And she leaves. She didn't say where she was going, y'all, but she was just like finish her hair. So I had to straighten it or whatever. And it's like I was kind of taking my time too, because I'm like, this is her client. And I ain't never really did nobody hair like in an actual salon. Like, and I was like very, very nervous. I was like, oh my God, she need hair to come back. But she took a little minute, y'all. And the lady was actually pretty mad. She was like, I'm ready to go, because you know she had been there all day pretty much, and I know I would have been ready to go too. The service was not supposed to take that long. But yeah, long story short, the lady ended up tipping me. Okay, so I was like, yeah. But I ended up getting fired because and I don't know why this always happens to me, like at jobs, but like pretty much somebody lied on me. They were saying that I had an attitude when I was answering the phone, but really it was the owner, which is crazy, right? That's a whole nother video, y'all. Like, pretty much, like she would answer the phone, y'all, but it's like she would be rude, but it's like she didn't want people to know that it was her. I don't know. She was like very weird, but a few years later down the road, tell me why she followed me on Instagram, y'all. Meanwhile, I'm still doing hair, makeup, it's, you know, all that other stuff or whatever, posting pictures. And she ended up, I think she had like messaged me, but she was trying to make it seem like she never said those mean things to me. Like, she won't treat me like crap in her own salon, lied on me, like, and fired me too. I was actually mind blown. It's almost like she had like it never really happened, or like, I don't know what her deal was. But yeah, y'all, that was like the first one before I actually became a licensed cosmetologist. And I don't remember what type of job I had after that, but it kind of turned me off. I was like, oh, I don't even want to work in no hair salon. But I ended up getting another job, and this is going into the next story time. Okay, so this is second story time. So this is like the second job that I had at a hair salon. I can't remember if it was like the second or the third one, y'all. I can't remember, but so this one, yeah, actually it was but yeah, this job that I had, it was like at a very, I'm gonna just say very, y'all, it was ghetto. Okay, it was a ghetto hair salon by a black owner, y'all. I'm just not understanding how some of these, like, you know, black women, it's like they have nasty attitudes, and it's like they actually own a salon, and they're like very rude. It's like, if anything, they're supposed to be some type of like mentor, you know, like somebody to look up to, especially for like younger black women that are in the same industry. It's like, but it's never, well, for some of them, it's never giving that. It's like they're very rude, and I don't know the proper word to use it, or the nicer word to use it, but yeah. So this is like my first day working at this salon, right? And I remember it was on a Thursday, y'all. This is crazy. See, this like trauma, like it really traumatized me, seriously. It happened on a Thursday. I had started this job on a Thursday, right? And one of the girls that I was supposed to be like shampooing her hair or whatever, she was like friends with the owner. Very, like, she was just loud, y'all. You know how like one of them, it's almost like a movie. You know how that one friend that always be coming into somebody's like business, like their friend's business. They all loud, ghetto. It's like, and she was a plus size woman too. And the way she dressed, y'all, was like very sloppy. Y'all, she had a mouth on her, seriously. And I'm just like, wow, this like very embarrassing. It'd be like your own people, right? But yeah, so I was shampooing her hair. I'm starting off with her shampoo or whatever. She was like, don't be scared. You know how people, like clients be saying it, or like, you know, people who getting their hair done, shampooed. They're like, oh, don't be scared. But first of all, I didn't even want to touch the girl. It's like, I really wasn't even supposed to be touching her head in the first place. But she was like very rude, like, but long story short about that one, they ended up laughing at me. It was like other women over there too, like at the shampoo bowl, like laughing at her because she was trying to be funny, but it wasn't even funny. It was like kind of embarrassing. I'm like, wow, like y'all, like this is actually happening on my first day of this job. Like at that point, I should have left y'all, but it's like I needed a job, right? So I did not leave. I stayed there. how I ended up leaving this job, yeah, pretty much, they had fired, well, it wasn't even like they fired me, but it's like they didn't want me there. Like they wanted me gone. Like, I remember my last day working there, I forgot what happened, but like, I was in there, like the restroom or whatever, and this is like the only restroom that they got in this establishment. And I think I was like cleaning or something. I forgot what I was doing in the bathroom. But another girl, which was like another friend of the owner, she ended up coming into the bathroom, y'all, and she was like, "You gotta go." Like, she told me straight, like, "You gotta go." And I'm like, "For what? Like, what did I do?" I don't even know. I guess they were just tired of me. I don't know. But yeah, it'd be like your own people that's will definitely show out on you, especially in the workplace. But it was like a lot going on. I was not even getting paid that much. It was like pretty much it was like commission, I believe. But it was definitely not worth it. Not with the attitudes, and it was just like a hot mess. Like, that establishment was just not for me, especially like my character. It's like, I'm not loud, I'm not, I guess you could say like ghetto or whatever. It's just, they carried themselves differently to me, especially like the owner too. But yeah, that was the second story time on the other salon job that I had. So this other one, y'all, and I can't remember if I worked there before this one or the last one I just spoke about. But this one was like some ways like where I lived at. So it's like I always needed a ride because I didn't have my own car. I always needed a ride to this job or whatever. And they was not paying that much, honestly. Like, they weren't paying nothing. But it's like one of them salons that's like inside of a Walmart. And I forgot the name of it, which is crazy. I don't even remember the name of it. But there was a situation that happened at this one where someone lied on me again. Like, I'm not understanding. I don't know who made this up, but I remember one day, and I was doing like really good at this job too. So I don't know if like one of the, like a manager or a coworker made this up or what. It's like they didn't want me to be there either. But I remember one day I came in, and the girl that was like the manager, like pretty much the one that was like responsible for like hiring me, she asked to talk to me outside. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I ain't do nothing. Like my numbers were really good too, and I was actually one of the top sellers for like the retail or whatever, like selling products. And I don't know if it was because of that. It's almost like they could have seen me as some type of competition, y'all, honestly. And it's really sad, especially when you work with a whole bunch of women that's doing like the same thing that you're doing. But yeah, she asked to talk to me outside, and she said, yeah, she said a customer called saying that you were rude to them. Like, and it's like, nothing that she was saying was adding up, but it's like she just like, she tried to make it seem like it really happened, but I swear like that situation never happened. I'm like, who was the person? And I'm asking her like, well, describe the person, like who was it? Because I be knowing like who be coming in or whatever. And I know everybody that came in the day that she was saying that it happened, it was supposedly happened or whatever. But yeah, it was a whole lie. And it's like at one point I even started to believe. I'm like, well, did I really do that? But no, I didn't. And I'm not even sure why she even brought that up, because it's not like I had gotten in trouble. It's almost like they wanted to fire me. I don't know if she was just trying to see like my reaction or what, but it was like really weird. And she was not my race too, just putting that out there. She was not my race. But I ended up, I'm not really sure how I left that job, but I was just tired of it. It's just like, it was too much drama, and yeah, like the money was just not worth it. It was literally just like minimum pay. I think it was like 7 something, y'all, and this was like years ago. But yeah.
Hold on, fuck that. Listen, seeing you got ritualistic, cleansing my soul of addiction for now, 'cause I'm falling apart. Yeah, tension between between us just like picket fences. You got issues that I won't mention for now, cause we're falling apart.
Okay, so I'm about to try on the wig, and I tried it on in the bathroom just so I won't embarrass myself on camera, but it's actually really cute. I'm like kind of shocked it came out this good. Looking at it, it don't really look like it's giving, you know, cute or whatever. But I do want to say this. I feel like making a pixie cut wig, like a shortcut wig for yourself, like actually you doing it, it looks better. Because for some reason, the ones like at the beauty supply store, y'all, they don't be giving like, ew, I don't know. I guess like the way they construct it or whatever. But I really was not turned on by none of the wigs I saw at the beauty supply store. I am thinking about making another one. I may make it like next week, but I want to make like a blonde one. So yeah, I may do like another video on that. But I ended up not using the longer piece, which was like the third piece. I think this is like a 3-inch, so I only use like the 1-inch and a 2-inch, but I still have a lot of hair left over. So you get a lot of hair for like only $13. So I'm definitely gonna be doing like different colors or whatever. That's if they got some cute colors. I may have to look online just to see what other colors they got, but I definitely want to do a blonde one. So yeah, let me stop rambling. I threw on some makeup, like a little bit of makeup. I just put on foundation and some concealer, some new concealer that I got, and then I just set it with some powder or whatever, and I quickly filled in my brows with like a dark I think it's like a black pencil, but you can barely tell. But yeah, let's try it on the wig real quick, and so y'all can see it. I was going to cut some of it, but I think it's kind of cute. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna cut it. Why is it not giving like it was in the bathroom? What's going on? I was kind of like playing with the sides. I thought I was gonna put like a longer piece because I like sideburns, but I feel like these are fine. But I brought my comb out too to see how I can style it. I don't know what's going on with this front piece. Okay. See. I think I did film me putting on the closure. I just glued it down or whatever. I put the closure on before I actually finished the wig, just so I can see, you know, like where the so it won't look lopsided, I guess. But the only thing about this hair, y'all, it shed so bad. And I forgot to mention too, I ended up, because I was starting on my head, right? But I forgot at one point, y'all, my head started hurt. Like I started getting a headache because the cap, I had on 2 stocking caps and I put this dome cap on. I feel like it was too much, but I was like getting a headache. So good thing I got a wig head and I put it on my little tripod. It's not sturdy because I don't have like an actual wig head tripod or whatever. I used to have one. It was like a tabletop one, but it got the job done. So yeah, I may need to purchase one, but I do have the I ordered the wig head off of Amazon. I think it's like $30, y'all, but it's definitely, it come in handy when you need to like make a wig real quick. But yeah, I think this is really, really cute. I can actually curl it. I got some small curling iron, like flat iron, that I'm gonna use. But for right now, I just want it to be done with it. And yeah, this is like a really cute throw on wig. Okay, I was gonna relax my hair too, but I was like, let me, I didn't want to relax my hair because I really want to color it, but I was like, that's doing too much. But I want to give my hair a break. So this is why I made the little pixie cut wig. Okay, I would show y'all the back. I feel like the back is not that bad, but I really don't know what it looked like back there. It can't look that bad. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I may add some blonde pieces to this too, just to like, you know, give like a different look or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much the finished look, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed this little video. It definitely was not no tutorial. You can look up other quick weave or removable quick weave videos on YouTube, and that would definitely help you out. But I would highly suggest to like use a wig head or whatever. But yeah, that is the finished look, and I'm obsessed with it right now.
Don't be acting like the Cardinals gon' rumble. Cause I'm a stealer, fresh this off the dealer. Bullet toe boys gon' feel her. Flow so sick, I need a healer. Fuck this boy, my concealer. I be out in Queens, and I pick a 4 week for wheelers. I'm a big deal. That's why I get more head than a pigtail. With the bench, I'm getting the money. I think I have a rap bitch for my unchained.